but changes, at least changes that I don't control. I think the control part of change is important. So you're talking about she's not controlling the change and she likes that, right? And for us, it sounds like, wow, I couldn't do that, but it's probably because you don't control it. Think about it. If you controlled when and what and how it should be, it will be okay, right?
Yeah.
So,
I I need to write a post about it. I'm reading a book about ceremonies and rituals,
mhm.
and it's funny because he writes a lot about how ceremonies are used and rituals are used to reduce the stress that is a result of you not having uh, influence on the outcome. In a sense, there's so much risk involved in what you're doing that you can't predict it, so people start doing rituals, and it's easiest to see in sports and in gambling,
Yeah, yeah,
where
yeah.
people have their strange behaviors uh, because they, on the high level, they can't be so convinced that they will win. So, or in casino,
Yeah,
you
yeah,
have no clue
yeah,
if you will
yeah.
win or not. So
You
I
won't win.
I'm just wondering how this is linked to the planning that we do that always fails, or
Yeah,
it's
it's
always
always
something
failing.
different.
Yes.
But we need to go through the motion, because if we don't go through this motion, it's stressful. And
It is really interesting. Yeah, it's okay. Fair enough. The last part. So actually, it's about calming down our nervous system. So we are able to use our cognitive brain within the next 14 days or 3 weeks or whatever, or week. That's a very interesting angle. Instead of seducing yourself, you're calming it down by having a fictive planning session. It looks like you're planning something you expect. It doesn't go as you plan, but you do it anyhow because planning is everything.
yeah, maybe it's the ritual that you need to follow. Maybe you even have an agenda. That's how we do planning. We did this planning in the past, and it's a bit like a dance.
Yes,
This is how we
yes,
do
yes.
rain dance. That's how you do it. It's not like you will get rain when you do it properly,
Oh yes, you
but
think so, but it
but
doesn't
this
come
is
back.
how you do the rain
Yes,
dance. It's been there for many iterations now.
this is interesting and funny. Think about calling the planning, just call it rain dance. Now we do today, Monday, we're doing the rain dance again. Come on, and we'll just talk like we are hypnotized people, right? So you
Yeah,
first
did
move
you
your
split
right foot
stories into
forward.
tasks? Do
Yes.
you do you know what tasks you're working on? Do
Yeah.
you do you have a goal? That's good,
Are
good.
you?
Yeah,
Yeah.
checklist. You have a checklist of moves that you should
Exactly,
perform.
exactly. What is the accept criteria? Do we have we use given when then? Please come, please come. Given when then? What is the given one? Come on, tell me what the given one. The given one is one. One, go on. When what? When what? Tell me what. And
And by the
then
end
it
of the
happens.
dance,
Yes,
you might not have the rain, but at least everyone is calmed down. You did
exactly.
the ritual. You did it
Yes.
the way it should be done.
And we can go have a cup of coffee and say, well, we did the ritual again, stupid us. But anyhow, now we're ready to start our sprint, our work. Yeah.
I'm uh, I'm s- I don't know if there's more to explore in it. Maybe it's that easy. Maybe it's that easy why those things are being done in the organization, regardless if they're failing or not. He's putting good studies on
You know what? This
how
this
rituals reduce stress, and it's something that is well explored or well proven that that's the case.
I also read books. This one is on it's called Emotional Focused Therapy, EFT. But what it talks about, not this one only, but it is in general talks about that we are putting ourselves into to trance, into a trance, like you.
All right.
Yeah, so I am putting myself into a trance. I think it's called in English.
Yes.
Trance. Right. So that's the same we do in a group, collective group when we are doing the rain dance, right? We're putting
That's
ourselves
so
into
interesting because there is a chapter on the rites of passage that are very sometimes usually painful, and they require this trance state to be achieved because walking on fire is not a pleasant experience overall. So
then you can go into a trance, and then you can actually overcome it without getting burned feet and stuff like that, because you
no,
believe it. This doesn't happen.
but you still can get burned feet. But
Yes, you can if it gets too hot and stuff like that.
your pain at this very moment is not that important to you.
Yeah, but actually, that's the trance we all have when we go to work every day. So we're put into a trance, going to work, does the work, following some kind of ritual, some kind of recipe in our head. So it's very easy to work with that. You jump on your bike, you go to
You
work.
know what? But there's a salary at the end of the month. That's different. The rain actually falls.
Yes,